How do I change the camera's direction? Oh, I guess I just have to do it like this. Okay. You can't do a forward-facing camera with this thing. Okay. Wait. Hey, could you turn down the sound on that for just a minute? Here, I'll do it. Wait, what? You don't mind just pausing it for a minute? Sweet. It'll just take me a minute. You eating your dinner there? Okay. Hey, I'm doing a live stream just to let everybody know where the. Oh, are you giving Chevy some of your chicken? It's okay, VR. She's a good kid. Good dog. You like those chicken fingers? They're good, right?
No,
Yeah.
start your live.
They're like fish sticks, only instead of fish, they're chicken.
Start your stream.
Okay. Here we are. It is almost 2019. I am very much behind schedule in getting these backpack barges out for a key reason, and that's I think I mentioned this in one of the other little updates. I had a major change in my life. My dad, 95-year-old World War II veteran, disabled World War II veteran, came to live in my house for home hospice. So I have not been able to go to my office to manufacture boats. For several weeks, I was just trying to figure out how to get over there to be able to manufacture boats. And it was really hard because I need to be here almost all the time. And finally I gave up on that, right? I just gave up and I decided just to move manufacturing here, make a temporary manufacturing facility here. And that's been complicated, but I've been making progress. So you see this is it's a ping pong table, right buddy?
Yep.
We use the ping pong table, we play with it. But the good thing about a ping pong table is it's big enough to be able to work on these large sheets for the boats. So here's a yellow one. I think it looks really sweet. And I need to order some boxes to ship these out, but a large part of the delay has been moving production from my regular spot to here. So it's like it seems like it's like 2 steps forward, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I'm missing something, so then I've got to get the time to get over to the office. Like it could be something tiny, like one type of rivet or one type of washer. You know, it's just getting everything here, because it took me a couple of years to set up production over there, and now I'm making a temporary production here. But it's working, and as you can see, boats are being produced again. I have this green one, looks really nice. Check this out. This is the only green one of the first batch that anybody ordered. Look how nice this looks. It's beautiful. This is unfolded. This is the inner hull unfolded. But we have green, blue. The clear ones came out really nice. I like the way those look. Now, I mentioned in the other video that the most popular color, which really surprised me by far, I assumed the most popular color would be red. The most popular color by far has been orange. There are, just in this first batch, there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 oranges. So the way this had to work out, this was not the way I originally planned, but it's the only way that I could do it, was I have to ship out the first boats, the non-expedition versions first, because the spray skirt is an added complexity that the manufacturing is over there, not here. And I'm probably still going to need to make them there. But at least this way I can get out the first batch of boats without the spray skirts. And then if I can possibly afford to get a nurse or somebody to come in to watch my dad while I go to the office, then it's really expensive. It's like $1,000 a week. Then I can make them there. Otherwise, I'm probably going to make the expedition boats with the floor stiffeners, send those out, and if you're in the US, I'll probably send out the spray skirt separately because that's pretty small. It'll fit in a small envelope. If you're overseas, then I'll probably try to send it all together. But these first batch of boats are nearly ready to go out. All these sub-assemblies are done. We're just doing final assembly now. And it's weird. I have this lovely suburban home, which has been turned into a boat manufacturing facility. But you don't care, do you? And I am divorced, so there's nobody around to complain about it except for my kids. And
Oh, I do.
my buddy doesn't care because he's a dude. Two of the teenage daughters, one sort of cares, one doesn't. I don't think they really care that much. It's interesting, and I'm getting work done. There's not a clear definition between work and not work, but these are so much work, I'm trying to get these out quickly. Now, the big emotional trauma for me has been that I wanted to launch the hut sled project over a month ago, and I couldn't ethically launch that one until these were out the door, because you guys already paid for these boats, and I need to get these to you ASAP. And that's been tough because the hut sled is a winter product. So I still do want to launch, but it's going to be a very limited thing, and at least I can ship some of these out, and I'm not going to make a big deal on the launch. I already done most of the work on the hut sled. I'm just going to make a Kickstarter video and some basic stuff, but it's not really going to delay these boats because I'm not doing any major production values on the Kickstarter the way I did on the backpack barge. If you remember, we had voiceovers and we hired camera people to take videos, and we did focus studies and all that stuff. The hut sled, we did all the focus studies, but we didn't film them or any of that. Okay, anyway, this is a great looking boat. I think it looks excellent. There are some people on Facebook that were really insulting the boat. They were saying, oh, it looks so dumb, it's just a box and all that. It's true that you do have a flat bow and a flat stern, but on a boat with this waterline length, given that it's a displacement boat, you don't need a sharp, beautiful pointed bow. It just doesn't make a difference. Your waterline speed is so slow that making a beautiful or hydrodynamically designed hull does not increase the speed by any significant amount. And then what you lose is the strength. So while it's true that this has a rather boring looking square shape, there's a ton of, or rectangular shape, there's a ton of design in this boat that makes it very strong. And as the designer, I was not willing to sacrifice the strength and capabilities of this boat just to make it look prettier. And the capabilities are fine. So go ahead and salt. The reality is this boat has taken Class 2 rapids. For a folding boat that weighs less than 10 pounds, that's just remarkable. You know, there are inflatables that'll do that. There are inflatables that'll do Class 2 rapids, but heaven help you if you get near some rebar or some barbed wire or some broken glass or some sticker bushes or overhangs, because your inflatable probably isn't going to last long. This is just far more durable. And although, you know, there were some other comments on the Facebook site, and I guess I'm sensitive to that, you know, because not so much from me, but I'm sensitive to that from you guys, from the backers. I don't want you to think that the capabilities of this boat are anything short of extremely well defined. And when you read that from inexpert commentators, I'm concerned that you might think that. That's not the case. This has been one of the most, just for hours, tested and used and designed and reinforced, and this has been one intensity of tested. This has been one of the most intensely tested products I've ever made. I mean, this thing has gone through literally hundreds of revisions just to increase the strength and capabilities of this thing. So these are good. I'm going to order some boxes and start shipping them out. And thank you everybody for your patience. I have nothing really else to add except that I thought the green ones look really good. I think the clear ones look fantastic. Oh wait, and I have one thing that I thought was interesting to note. Zach, do you remember what it was? Remember what I said? Before this started, what was your guess on the most popular color?
Black.
You thought black. Black is a popular color, but you thought there was one other color that you thought would be most popular.
Clear.
Not clear.
Orange.
Orange. Zach called it. He thought orange would be one of the most popular colors, or the most popular color. I was convinced. I didn't think anybody would want orange. Turns out orange has by far been the most popular color. And it makes sense. It's an incredibly visible color. It looks really good. Like when these boats are done, the orange one looks amazing. But what really grabbed me, which I wasn't suspecting at all, is red. I don't think a single person ordered red.
Maybe like one person.
I thought red would by far be the most popular color. Okay, we're good. Thank you very much for your patience, and I'm going to finalize the shipping. So if you're the first batch, obviously we need to finalize the shipping address, but if you're the second batch and I finalized it and you need to change the shipping address, just send me a note and I can update it for you. Okay, thanks very much. Signing off.
Wait.
We have a lot of fun with this thing. We've been doing all kinds of stuff like this. Okay, later. How do I turn off the live stream? See here. Are you sure you want to